welcoming you to our mindfulness meditation for this month. You're welcome here in whatever state of being you're in. And some of the Waldenstrom's friends who are here right now seem on the tired side, and they've had long days, challenging days. Some of them have had good days, and maybe they've been a little more energetic. This evening, I want to invite you to get into a posture that supports your needs. So, a lot of you have decided, I need to lay down for this. So, if that's you and you're getting settled into a reclining posture, I want to offer a few cues for you. Some of us are doing this from our couches or beds. Some of us are seated in a chair. At any rate, go ahead and take a moment to really explore how you can set up this space for yourself so that you are in a nourishing self-care space. So if you're reclining, you might get some extra support, pillows, blankets, whatever you need. If you're seated, you might grab something to rest across your lap to give you a little bit of grounded feeling. Maybe you want to turn off the lights. That's a really nice idea. So in this month's mindfulness meditation, I want to start as we always do, just by noticing your breath. So you could close the eyes or soften the gaze and just begin to drink in a few clearing, cleansing breaths. So we're just letting the body know we're settling in as we breathe in and breathe out. We're settling in for a little bit of nourishment. We're going to leave behind all of the moments that led to this one. So whatever you were just doing right before you came to our class, you're going to just put that in your rear view mirror. And with each breath, we're inviting ourselves to be in this moment together. So we're breathing in and breathing out and just allowing that breath to be what it is. And if finding a breath feels challenging for you today, maybe you want to focus on something else like wiggling the toes or fingers and just coming into this moment, a little bit of breathing, a little bit of very, very gentle movement. So as you continue to breathe and let yourself just be exactly as you are, we're entering into this mindful space together, this mindful community. And in this space of mindfulness, we are simply practicing being present and trying not to attach any judgment to what we experience. And that's very hard, to not be judgmental about things. I'm cold, I'm hot. All the things that come as part of our human experience. So we're just going to practice coming back to the present moment again and again to help us increase our sense of awareness. And when we're increasing our sense of awareness, we're basically enriching our experience of being alive. So this Next little while, I want you to envision in your mind's eye just closing the door, turning that sign around in the storefront window. We're closed, right? All of the outer world. There are maybe sounds in the room around you. That's okay. We can notice them. But we're coming into this mindfulness meditation and really creating a space that is just for us in this moment, exactly as we are. So I might begin by reconnecting with my posture and just noticing all those parts of the body that are touching the support below. And if you're reclining, that might begin at the base of your skull and move down the body little by little. Just kind of letting your body settle, letting yourself feel that support underneath you. Noticing if there are any parts of the body that maybe you could let go of holding. For me, it's usually my shoulders, sometimes my jaw. And of course, you're always welcome to give a little self massage to those areas if that would help you come more fully into the moment. So we observe the posture. We come into our bodies, just noticing from head to toe what it feels like to have this body at this moment in time. And we can infuse the body with breath. And this breath provides me this sense of aliveness. So I'm cultivating my awareness of this sense of being alive. I have a body. I have this breath moving in the body. And in addition, I have the ability to shine my light of awareness on these things that I'm experiencing. So this is also a part of my aliveness. So I'm just going to continuously come back to this envelope or container that is my body, that houses my aliveness, and I can explore each breath, one breath at a time. Each individual breath is an opportunity for me to be more alive. So I'm breathing in and breathing out, taking little sips of air and releasing the air all the way out. Finding the way towards my breath as a sort of sanctuary that I can come back to again and again. This breath, this moment, my breath is my best friend. So I return again and again. And I'm so grateful when I find my breath after a long day of completely forgetting about this part of my existence, this part of my being. And I create this space and stillness for myself. So let's spend the next few minutes toggling back and forth between these parts of your being, your posture, your breath, your sense of aliveness, and your sense of your awareness of these things. And if you're really tired and you just need to rest, that is okay too. Coming back into your breath. If you've lost the thread, and maybe taking a moment to just observe, just shine that light of awareness on the thoughts that you may be having, right? What is the state of your mind, the quality of your thoughts and your mind right now? And maybe even allowing these thoughts to come. Sometimes in meditation, we feel like we're doing it wrong when we find ourselves thinking about something. But this is the mind. This is the way the mind operates. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to let the thoughts come. And maybe you want to sort of let those thoughts pass through the mind. Maybe often we use the metaphor of a cloud through a sky. Maybe you want to envision your thoughts as things that you see out of the train window that's moving. And becoming aware of that part of yourself that is actually observing the thinking, observing the thoughts. This is the place of deep refuge we want to cultivate connection with. So I'm practicing just being present over and over again. And if right now I'm really tired and I just need to rest, maybe I could explore elongating my exhalation. So I could take a breath in and I could just sigh that exhale out and let my whole body relax. I could breathe in and fill up my body with this aliveness. And as I exhale, I could sink into that support. And maybe in this slightly more relaxed state, where we're present with posture, present with breath, present with our thoughts and aliveness, we might ask ourselves the question, what makes me feel more alive? Just let yourself sort of answer that question internally. Is it 10,000 steps a day? Is it doing something outside your comfort zone? Is it connecting with someone else? What makes you feel more alive? Is it just breathing? So I ask this question because so often we hear the term quality of life and we want to improve it. Mindfulness is one way we can improve quality of life. And I think that increasing the sense of awareness is a key factor in even being able to experience the quality in quality of life. So I ask that question, what makes you feel more alive? And let whatever answers come, just be there. Maybe in your mind's eye, you see yourself doing the things that make you feel more alive, or you do those things right now. If it's taking a breath, that is one thing that makes me feel more alive. Sensation of breathing. And simply being present. Simply becoming more aware of my own aliveness is a step I can take towards actually improving my quality of life. So this is our practice for this evening, our meditation on what's happening for you in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, and how that impacts the sense of aliveness. So I think we'll maybe spend 1 or 2 more minutes here. And I'm going to take the next little while to stop talking and see if you could really just steep yourself for the next minute in the stillness and silence and the nourishment of being alive as you experience it for yourself. And as always, my friends, it is such an honor to be in this community with you. So as you begin to emerge from the space that you've been occupying mentally, physically, emotionally, it's just taking a moment to maybe send out some tendrils of support to each other and to those who might really need it right now. Being open to receiving that support if that is something that you need. And just remembering you are not alone. You are never alone in this community. You can always simply send out those tendrils, and we are here night or day. So if you're reclining and you want to begin to move the body, emerge, come up to sit, you're welcome to do so. If you're really comfortable and you want to stay reclining, you can stay there. And I'll just close our session with one Om and three Shantis for peace. Breathing in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thanking you so much for your practice, my friends. Namaste.